Hey, welcome back. We're gonna plant these these cocoa core hanging baskets. So Mama Bird decided to make a nest and lay her eggs in one of the hanging baskets, and all four of them are together. So if I get on the step ladder to reach the other three, my head is gonna be like right there, and she'll either try to peck my eyes out or I'll scare her off to the point to where she might not come back to her nest, and I don't want to do that. So we're gonna, to take advantage of the shade in this back corner here, we're gonna plant the cocoa core pieces in here and store them up front in the shade, because these plants need shade. So we're gonna store them near the hanging baskets and the landscaping. And then I'm guessing she needs a few more weeks. I think they take a few weeks to hatch and a few weeks to fly from the nest, the baby birds. So we will just wait and put these in the middle part that hangs whenever we can. But I want to get them planted. I don't want to keep them in their containers for another however long it might be. But look at these. So we bought them yesterday. We were looking for shade, like not even really any sun, just like shade plants that might drape down over a hanging basket. And they had a hanging basket already put together on display. I'm not paying hanging basket price because it's like 5 times more than a plant or more. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you've been hanging basket shopping, you know exactly what I mean. So I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to get a plant, put it in, and wait for it to grow on its own. And just look. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? I haven't. These just caught our eye. They are fuchsia. Cora Bell's Dark Eyes Fuchsia. So we got 2 dark eyes and 2 Cora Bell's red and white. Look, oh my goodness. So 2 of each. And so I just brought some dirt in the wheelbarrow back here, and we are going to plant up all of these and then move them up front. This one's super flimsy. I can't believe I bought it. I don't know why I didn't notice. Like, I can see you through it. So I'm going to keep it in this bowl. Gotta get a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna fill these like excessively full, because I have a feeling once I take them out of the wheelbarrow and set them down, the dirt's gonna expand. And then I might have to add a bit to the edges at that point. All right, let's start with one. Not root bound, that's good. So one each. I can't justify filling 4 hanging baskets and spending over $100 by putting like 4 plants in to make it really striking. So it's just going to be 1 per, $20, plus the dirt and the cocoa cores. So that's enough money on 4 hanging baskets. I don't want to spend any more. So hopefully these get big and grow out and drape over all the way around. That's the hope. Boom, done. I want to show you one more thing while we're back here in the corner. the strawberries in that pouch is in a previous video, and they are not super happy with their spot. I'm going to bring you in closer and show you the drip. And then right below them, you can see the 3 beds, and those strawberries are very happy. That's where they were planted originally, and they didn't have to move homes or get dug up. So they're doing good. And then the laundry basket, you can see it right over there. And they're happy too. We have picked 3 strawberries off that already, and they're just doing good. They're happy. Only one had to be replaced. I'll bring you in closer. I did something very comical. So here's the laundry basket, but see this here? This is on the neighbor's curb, because we take our trash to the curb once a week, and it's like, I don't know, an ottoman without a lid or something, some sort of piece of furniture. And I took it and I put dirt in it. Like, it's like actual cloth and cushiony. And it already drains. I tested that. So isn't that cool? It's like almost embarrassing but funny at the same time. And sweet potatoes are in here. So I hope there's enough walking room here. We shall see. But yeah, that just cracks me up. But I think it's a brilliant idea. So over here, you can see like these leaves here. Just look at them, loving their life. So good. And the amount of strawberries on this one, wow, wow, wow. So happy here. So this was an absolute success as far as experiments go. And I'll show you the not such a success up close. Better look at all the strawberries. Just wow, so happy. And from the other side. This is just here because it's the netting that's going to go over the strawberry plants once there's a whole bunch of red in here and the birds start going crazy. Although I don't know if they will as much this year because these leaves are so much bigger. They're definitely blocking the strawberries a lot more. I don't know if I'll need to, but I just kept it back here because that's where they were. This is where I'll use it. So. All right, can you see these? I mean, like this one has like new growth, and then the old growth at the time of transplant has died. This leaf's happy. They're just all droopy, except for these 2 leaves right here. Oh, and these are all right. So, just not sure if they're happy. I mean, I'm gonna leave them, see what happens. There's a lot of new dead on them. I'll bring you in even closer and show you how I did the drip. Before I do that, actually, so there was a few straggler strawberries here in the walkway, and I just tucked them over there, along here, and I left a few over there. As long as I can walk, then we're all good. And I've already been having to come in and snip runners. Like that one I've already pulled. Oh, here's one here I'm gonna have to snip. See what a runner looks like at the tip, and then it'll root out right here and form a whole new plant. That's why I had so many to use up and give away. So I'm gonna let just a few, and the ones that I do allow, it's gonna be purposeful. So I'm gonna get like a cup of dirt and staple them into the cup of dirt, and then like I won't have to dig them up, and I can give them away like that next year or later in the season so people can plant them before winter comes. Or I might get another container. We never know. I might want to do another laundry basket. Who knows with me? So yes, the runners will be purposeful, and they're not going to go everywhere this year. Y'all hold me accountable because who knows what'll happen. All right, let's show you the drip. All right, we are on my phone. Just easier that way because this space is so tight. Oh, right here. Okay, so start and end. When you use a lot of drip and you top it off, what is that? Well, I smashed it. Ew. Looked like a tick or something. I have to wash my hands when I'm done. Okay, anywho, back to what we were talking about. So you can see, so one leads up to here and the other one leads up to here. So we opened and closed the circuit completely, and we didn't just end it here, because if you have this much drip going, it could start to get really weak towards the end where it's dripping, and the flow at the beginning will be way better. So for a consistent, even flow from start to finish, it's best to close the circuit like that. That's how I see it or explain it anyways. So that's what we did. So we started here. Actually, we started at the top and we weaved and stapled and made sure there was one emitter per pocket. And then we just went around, double stapled on the ends because it was bent and needed an extra staple. And one emitter for each. Boom, boom, boom. Need a second staple in this one actually. And so on and so forth. Every single pouch has one emitter. And then we tapped in, so this is a 1/4 inch drip tubing with 6-inch emitter holes. And this is a 1/4 inch black tubing with no emitter holes attached together with a 1/4 inch coupler or barbed coupling, whatever the bag says. And then 1/4 inch barbed coupling punctured into this 1/2 inch drip hose with no emitters in here. So the only thing with emitters is the brown. And that's how we did it. And it flows good. We already tested it. Actually, I can show you how that works while we're here. Drip, drip, drip. That's a pretty good flow, pretty heavy drip. So that is perfect. Exactly what we want because these things dry out so fast. And the drip typically would be much, much slower if we didn't close the circuit. If we capped it here instead of running it back to the 1/2 inch water supply, then it would not be dripping nearly as heavily. So when we have large areas, that's what we do. I mean, this isn't huge, but it is taking a lot of tubing. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna wash that bug juice off of my finger, and then we are going to take the wheelbarrow up front and put those cocoa core thingies up front without disturbing Mama Bird. I know you can see that messy table. That is where, sorry, I had to concentrate there without smashing my plants. Oh, I almost plant things too close together, or the containers too close together. Okay, anywho, messy table is drip supplies. We're gonna go out this way. So we still have a bit of drip to get done. I'm gonna take the wheelbarrow through the house. It's easier than using the gate. Oh, I gotta lift it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Is there poop on the wheel? No, okay. Through the house we go. Maybe the gate would be easier. Got it. To the garage. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Mama Bird's right there. She's looking at me. Okay. So we're gonna put him right here. Also, while I was going through the kitchen with the wheelbarrow, I stopped to give these a drink. That's where they're gonna stay for a while. I'll try to show you. I took my phone out to try to show you Mama Bird, so I'll show that to you now. All right, on the way to show you the bird, let's just take a moment to appreciate the landscaping that we planted up. I think that video is coming out after this one, so be a spoiler alert. Look at that coming in. That, still not sure what it is. Probably nothing. Not sure what these are, but don't they look cool? And that's got to be something back there. Anywho, let's get to the good part. So these are something from seed that I planted. I don't know if they're columbine, or snapdragons, or what. Maybe both. Or, no, they're all the same. I don't know. But look at those petunias. And super bells. Gerbera daisy back there. Potentially weeds. I think that's some calendula coming up. Just look at those starry night petunias. So things are starting to fill in, and I hope it's just all one big cohesive ball of beauty. And that bush, it's always striking in its own simple way. And then all the proven winners petunias. These are bubblegum. And these are the, I forget what the striped ones are. There's some dianthus. Just so pretty. And then here's the other side of this bush. The theme up here was purples and yellows on both sides of the bush. And then down here was pinks and whites in between the daylilies and hostas. And then up here, some random lilies. They feel out of place because they're so tall. I'm going to move them into this season. But calendula and begonias. Let me get a little closer. So I threw the red petunias up here as well. But the begonias are surviving their transplant. Another petunia. These are calendula. And then, oops, let's not get the house number in without disturbing Mama. Let's see if we can catch a peek of her. We zoom. See her head there. It's probably blurry. All right, that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to plant those up and show you where I put them and update you on how the strawberries are doing and show you the drip. And I'm going to leave Mama Bird alone. She's giving me dirty looks. I can see her eyeball watching me. I'm going to mess with these a little bit and push the soil to the edges and make them circular since they were squashed in the wheelbarrow. But that's it. I'm going to do that off camera. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.